We're live.
Yay!
Let's do it.
Yay. Yes. As you all can see, we have special guest Bonnie with us this evening, whichever
Bonnie.
way your screen is.
Way to wake everybody up. You guys are probably tired.
Hi.
But it is good to see you this evening. How is everybody?
Good. I just finished work, so fantastic.
Excellent.
Yep. I'm tired. I finished work earlier, but I had dinner and all of that, and now it's like it's nap time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for dinner or post dinner nap. Coma.
I could go for
you
that.
want to call it.
Is that a thing? Because I'll sign up.
Yes.
Oh, Katie made it. Okay, I was just about to message
Rose.
Katie.
Hey, Katie.
Hi.
Hey, Audrey. Hey, Paco. Not at work this time. Wow. It is a Christmas miracle.
Dang. You're not at work? I don't
How did
believe
you
it.
manage to pull that off?
That's my question. Paco works every day, it seems like.
Rose is ready to read this bad book in one day. What are you looking
What
forward
bad
to reading
book?
this evening? Yes. Paco called in sick. Are you okay?
Are you actually sick, or did you just call in sick?
Good question.
I heard from Saf earlier, and I didn't get a chance to finish opening their message, but I think they said that the baby they sit is sick.
Yeah, the baby they sit on is COVID.
The baby they sit on?
Oh,
they sit on
Yeah,
babies?
Saf sits on a baby.
Oh,
yes.
got it.
Yeah. So the phrasing is just delightful. So, yeah, they will try to make sprints. So,
Yeah.
Katie is 90% human again. I'd love to know what that other 10% is.
No.
Make it interesting.
No.
No.
Is it like a 5%?
No, she's been oversharing with me about what that other 10% has been.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I want you to make up
I
something
was trying
fun,
to eat, and she was all like overshare, and I was like, trying to eat
I want to be like 10% unicorn or something like that.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Oh.
Well, in that case, that's fair.
Yes, 90% human and
would have gotten.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently everybody's on board for this nap, but Audrey
Nap
still has
sprint.
7 hours
Yeah,
of
I
sewing.
was just about to say nap sprints.
Maybe we can be productive for the first sprint and nap for the second one.
Deal.
I guess it depends on how much we get done during that first sprint and how much is left to do.
Yeah.
Okay, not a deal.
I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, Paco. I hope it's mild and not too miserable. Just not as bad as they think. Well, I'm glad it's not as bad as they think. That means it's not as bad as it could be.
That's
Yes.
true.
ML is here. Hey, ML.
Hey,
How's
ML.
it going?
Hello.
Rose is reading Cowboy Boots for Christmas, Cowboy Not Included. And yes, that is the full title.
I love it.
That is a title.
Where did you get that book?
I need to know who wrote it.
Oh, I'm
How
gonna
bad
read.
is it? Is my question.
Oh my goodness.
How bad is it?
The
It's
title
terrible.
alone says a lot.
It's terrible. I'm about to screen share here because let's see. Share screen. So that just doesn't.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Uh-huh.
I hope that you enjoy that. That
Yeah.
seems like it will be an experience. Are we trying to get it over with, or do you think you will enjoy it? Let's see here. Trying to make this ring light work. I'm gonna have to get a proper ring light because I have already had to switch once. Okay. Katie says, I do not want to know about the other 10%.
Told you.
Not nap sprints. I would just sleep till the next morning.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll be more productive in the morning then.
That's a sprint.
Unless it's your deadline.
Yeah. Well,
That's
yeah.
a fair, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fair concern. Hey, Jerica. I am
Hey, Jay.
sorry to hear H doesn't feel good. Not sure what I'm reading yet. Okay. Allie is showering. Will join us in a bit. We are reading The Christmas Murder Game, and I am so into it.
Nice.
That sounds good.
Okay.
You had me at murder.
I'm about to look that one up. I have slightly better expectations for this one. I'm wondering if it's going to be horror. Because I'm not super into horror. But let's see.
Everyone already knows I'm afraid of everything, so.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
I was afraid
Is
reading Lovecraft, so.
Okay.
Like,
In
you were
your
scared. I was like,
defense,
yeah, that
Lovecraft
was
is a
cool.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovecraft and a lot racist. So
Oh, a lot of that.
a lot
Yeah.
racist.
And that's the scariest part of all, because that is real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you ever want to know how racist Lovecraft actually was, look up what he called his cat.
Oh, I read it.
I
saw
can't say
it.
that word.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. That sounds like a good time.
Crazy. People are
Yeah.
nuts.
Quality fellow.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, I hope that you enjoyed The Christmas Murder Game. I may have to find out more about it later. You should tell me if it's cozy or if it's horror,
Yeah.
because murder can go either way. But I do like cozy. Paco's either reading Bloodmarked or listening to Ivory Key.
Okay.
Are you liking Ivory Key? I've heard mixed comments on it.
You
I
read it,
read
Jen?
I did read it. It was kind of the first half of it, and then it started to pick up, and I was like, okay, all right. So yeah, first half, second half, okay.
That sounds terrible.
I
That's
didn't read an essay.
boring.
We'll put it that way.
It's like, eh. I thought you were going to say it starts off meh, and then it gets really exciting at the end. I hate when books do that, where it's really exciting, and then it's like, cut. We're done. Catch us in the next book in 12 years.
Right.
Yeah. Rose's book is very 2010, not having a good time, racist vibes, and also SA played for laughs because it's against a man, so yay.
Oh, great.
I got it from the library.
You should burn that library. No, don't listen to me. I'm bad at
No.
I believe this is the time where we insert put that thing where it came from, or so help me.
Yes.
Yeah. And, leave reviews warning everybody else not to. Yeah.
Boo.
That's, yeah. Yeah, that sounds very much like life is too short to read bad books.
Yes.
Oh, I can't.
That would definitely be a DNF for me.
I don't know how to do that, so.
Well, Jen is the expert, and they are available to help you if you need to practice working through this.
I might.
So here's
one
how
of
it
my
works.
goals next
Here's
year.
how it works. You're reading a book. You're reading a book, and you get to a part of the book where you're like, you know what? This book sucks. And so what you do at that point is you close the book.
You lost me at the part where you close the book.
Yeah, you close the book.
Because that's when my FOMO kicks in. Like the moment you close the book is when everything kicks up. And I'm like, I'm going to miss this.
No. Some of them are just so bad. You just know that there is no redeeming it. And I don't want to pick up this book again. So I'm just going to put it over there. Because, oh, look, there's more books that I'd rather be reading.
Oh, my. That's so
many other books I would much rather read.
Yes, we could be afraid of missing out on those. Every time you say yes to something, it's a no to something else.
Yep. And vice versa.
Right.
Yeah, no. My brain would not.
So we say yes to better books.
No, my brain would be in a full shutdown. Like, how could you? That book was $12.99 and you're just going to close it and never open it?
It's easier with library books.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
easier with library books.
Emotional damage.
One great thing about having a limited budget and limited space is that I have done so much more library borrowing.
You're talking
And so
to me about limited limitations.
I know I'm not suggesting that you're in the same camp. I'm just saying that is what's worked for me.
I think
Who plays
that is
my friend?
brilliant. Help me is what I'm asking. There's no way. Whenever my card doesn't go through, there's another person's card nearby. So that doesn't work.
You're gonna get in trouble on his credit card.
Too late. Already happened.
Already happened.
Already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
I'm
bill
working on
came
that.
due, didn't it?
It's on my list of things to do.
So what you do is you start with a book buying ban just for one single day, just a day.
Yes.
Baby steps.
But here's the weird thing. I can do book buying bans in like big chunks. Like I can go months without buying a book. But all it takes is me to want one. And now I have 60 and I don't know how we got here.
That's called an addiction.
Help me. Help me.
Okay, so the first step is admitting that you have a problem.
I have a problem.
Step one, we admitted that we had a problem.
That's yes. And his response is you rationalize it by getting deals. And I was like, I know.
Step two is we have a budget. It is reasonable. It is within our financial means. It's within our bookshelves means. And you can spend as much, you can get as many books as you want as long as you stay within that budget. Get all those deals. Just
Actually, step two is that we came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. But I mean, if you want to go there.
Nope.
I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Step one is admitting that we had a problem and it makes our life unmanageable.
And welcome to my TED Talk on it. I'm sorry. I promised I'd behave tonight. Okay. I'm not saying anything else.
That seems like a reach for any of us to have made such a commitment.
Yeah.
I'm behaving no matter what Jen does.
Okay. Well, let us return to the comments.
Me?
We'll return to the comments. Rose is getting it over with. Been reading for an hour and I'm skimming because I just want to get it. Okay, skimming. All right. I'm with you there. Just making sure we're not missing out on anything. There's no FOMO going on here because we can see that it's still bad as we go along.
Yes.
Hey, Alicia.
Hey, Alicia.
How's it going? We're glad that you made it. Are you rapping or reading?
Yeah, you better not be reading anything Anne Rice. I know that much. You've been struggling with that book forever. I refuse to read any of her books because of how thick they are.
Okay.
Alicia has a lot more reasons why I shouldn't, but that's the number one rule.
Okay. That's fair.
Audiobook's too long for me.
That is fair. I don't think I've actually ever read any of her books. I have a friend who has read every single one of them and loves them.
Whoa.
But I have not read any of them.
What's their speed? What's the speed of their reading?
Consistent. Yeah, it's been a multi-year adventure, possibly decades at this point.
Impressive.
So yeah.
Impressive. What are you reading?
I might pick this one back up again. The Mystery of the Sorrowful Maiden.
Okay.
I picked it up because it was the only thing that looked decent in the mystery holiday section at my local library. So this is my first visit to the local library here. And everything was more in line with what Rose was reading on the holiday display. So this one looked like it has potential.
Okay.
Yes, we have a lady in her 50s, I think. Yes, and she and her brother are helping resolve a issue of domestic separation. And apparently it's going to get more exciting. But so far it's well done.
Nice.
What about y'all?
I haven't decided yet. I have the last book of the Noodle Shop mystery. I have this that I could read. I have started, but I haven't gotten far. But I also have Drumstick by Charlotte Carter, which is also a murder mystery. I read the first 2 in 2 days. It was that good.
There
So
you go.
I don't want to end it because this is the last one.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hate that when it's so good and they're just like, this is it. This is all you get.
Is this the last one they're going to write or the last one that's published for now?
No, this is the last one that's published and they're going to write for the series.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's so sad.
And it's such a good story. So, I'm debating.
Right.
That's
do
a hard
end it
one.
or do I not end it?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a difficult one.
The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School.
Hey,
Okay.
My very long TBR.
Yeah. Paco read it and I believe said that it was good.
Nice.
So
Okay.
hang on a minute.
I think it was Paco because I think I watched a video he was talking about it.
There you go. There you go.
Maybe.
ML tells us that that book is mystery and thriller.
Nice.
So I hope y'all enjoy it. That probably means that I should tap out before I get started on it because thrillers and I are not friends. Let's see. Audrey's deadline is tomorrow-ish. Plan was to finish the 2 aprons this evening and book sleeves tomorrow morning at 2, but it's not looking very good. Well, we will see if we can get some sprints going here in a few moments.
Man.
And
Look up Bonnie's
thank you for your contributions. Let's see.
Nobody's here for that shit.
Some nights you might be right. Some nights we're just here for entertainment value.
I'll take it.
It's forced proximity in a British huge estate snowed in.
Oh.
And killing members of the family off while they're playing a little game of clues to find out more about deaths in the family that happened. Okay, now I want to read this.
Okay, yeah.
That
What's it called?
sounds.
The Christmas Murder Game
Okay, hang on.
by Alexandra Benedict. I have just added it to my want to read on Goodreads because, yeah, that's giving me Knives Out vibes. Like, not exactly the same, but
yeah.
Love Knives Out.
the next one's coming out.
Yes. I cannot
this week?
wait. It's
I'm
the
so excited.
23rd. Is it the 23rd?
Oh,
Right.
I'll be driving. No movie for me.
Oh, but it's such
Well-
a good movie.
I know. The first one was hilarious.
It
Yeah.
was.
It was
It was
so funny.
well done. So
Yes.
well done. And not in like a corny, cheesy way well done, but
No,
just
it was
like
very funny.
very, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me. Never mind.
No, it was
No.
very funny.
There were a good cast of characters, and there were good plot twists, and everybody was fleshed out well. And yes, I have
And Jamie
high
Lee
hope for the
Curtis.
second.
Love.
Yes, there were
A+.
so many good things. So many good things to love about that. So, yeah, I will definitely have to watch that. We're going down south later this week to see my in-laws. So the TV is always on there. I'm pretty sure I can convince somebody that Knives Out 2 should be on at some point.
Yeah.
Will it be on the TV?
If it's on Netflix,
I thought it was coming out in the theater.
well, now I need to
I thought it
Google.
was streaming. Hold on. Because I need it now.
I thought it was streaming on. We'll stream on Netflix on December 23rd.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it switched production companies or something like that, and so yes, Netflix is direct releasing it. So I will look forward to that. I know it's not working for everybody, and I don't know if it's financially feasible for them to continue this, but I have enjoyed Netflix making movies and going directly to streaming.
Makes it easier on me. This is about me. I understand you guys work for a living, but somebody will pay you.
Right? Yeah, no, I love it. It's great. I didn't want to go to the theater with lots of people. I like to be able to pause for more hot cocoa.
There you go. See, I pause for dramatic effect, but that works too.
There seems like there will be plenty of opportunity for dramatic effect in Knives Out too, if it's anything like the first.
It will lack Chris Evans in a fisherman sweater.
It will. And that was the initial draw.
Yeah.
But it was funny enough and well done enough that I've watched it 2 or 3 times now, and I don't rewatch things. It was just really well done.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Usually I enjoy media once, and then we'll see. But no, I loved that. Let's see. So I may have to check out that murder mystery game sometime on Christmas break. Surely there will be a little bit of downtime then. Let's see. I know.
I'm totally watching it. He just doesn't know it yet.
There we go. And it's a good, I'm sure it'll be a good movie. So the first one was good.
He's just probably fed up with the amount of Christmas movies that are playing. So this will be a nice little twist.
There you go.
Yes. And it's a mix up from like Hallmark movies. So it's not going to have the same vibe.
Thank God.
And it's not a romance. So it's fun. There's twists. We recently watched, I forget what it's called, but it's something about a train. Oh, it's something about a train that just released on Netflix. I'll remember later.
I was going to try to pull up the Netflix app and see if I could figure it out. But we'll see here.
I think Brad Pitt is in it. I forget who's in it.
Let's see if we can find anything with Brad Pitt in it. Bullet Train?
That's the one. That was not that hard. Why couldn't you remember Bullet?
There it is.
Yes, we just watched that, and that was really good.
Okay.
Good, and like it's definitely murder. It's definitely like a lot of action, but it's also like funny. And I like
when that's good.
Balance the two.
Yes, that's exactly. I like a good mystery. I like being kept on my toes. I just don't want the tension so tight that I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, that's not enjoyable for me.
Exactly.
Break the tension every little bit. Let me enjoy it. Let me be assured that things will go reasonably well.
Yes.
And we'll have a good time.
And they do a good job of doing just that in that movie. And I was like, oh, this is pleasant.
Excellent. I will add that to my list. And there is a chance I will actually take it off the list and watch it, because my TBR
if you
list
hate it, lie to me.
Okay. There's a better chance of me actually reading things on my to be read list than of watching things on my to be watched list. But
I was going to say your to be watched list is really long.
Is it really?
It is.
I'm the opposite.
So Jen has
I've been adding things to it for years.
Yes. I just say I'll put it on the list, and sometimes I have no intention of actually watching it. Spoiler alert! But I did actually put that on my Netflix list with intentions to check it out.
My list
that sounds good.
Ridiculous.
Rude.
It's bad because I think I go through these phases where I'm constantly reading, and then I just take a week off of reading, and it's just whatever's on that list is getting watched.
There you go. That sounds good. And I just don't mind the quiet. So everybody else in my husband's family likes some noise in the background. And I'm perfectly fine with quiet. Like, there's peace, there's quiet. I can read, I can hear myself think. It's great. But if there's going to have to be stuff on, it's good to know what's good.
That's true. Touche.
Yeah. And let's see. Paco says, it's bad because he called extreme at his time.
Yeah. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was extreme at the time.
He was the psycho, but that's my opinion.
Your opinion may not be wrong. Alicia said she had to put down the ivory keys for now, was listening to the audio, and I think the audio just didn't work. I have to read it physically. Okay.
That's fair.
Will you
And it may
try?
not be the audio. It may just be the book.
It's always there. It's always.
Yeah. Are you going to try for an ebook or a physical copy, Alicia?
Does it matter to you if it's physical or ebook?
I like the accessibility of an ebook and the fact that I will not forget to return it to the library and that I can read it anywhere. Like I started out as very strictly physical copy only because I like the feel of a book in my hand. I like curling up with it.
Same.
But I'm a germaphobe, so I will not bring the book to bed. So if I want to read in bed, it's got to be on the phone.
Oh, that's not bad.
Also, I used to be the person who took books on vacation. As a teenager, I was sent with a warning to the people at camp that I was the girl with books.
Okay.
But now I can bring them as ebooks and nobody has to know.
That you brought 12 books to read on the trip. Fair enough.
Yes. Emma will be bouncing between A Portrait of a Scotsman and Anastasia by Sophie Lark. Yeah. What about the two of you? Ebook, physical book?
Yes.
I read my first ebook last year.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all about the physical book. And then an author reached out to me and wanted me to review their book. And all authors who reach out to me already know it's said in the email that is automatically sent, will not read ebooks. And then this one writer who I had a personal relationship with was like, I literally will send you a copy as soon as it gets off the print, but I don't have it yet. And I just started reading the ebook. It was like, okay. I don't know if I read enough to like or hate it, though. I think I've read like 4.
All right.
Fair enough.
So not a lot, but I like what you said about just like having it accessible to you anywhere. I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a
accessible anywhere. And I mean, think about it. If you're moving, as some of us have recently done, it's easier to move a Kindle than it is to move boxes and boxes of books.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Tom's dreading when we move out of here. Dreading it.
Yeah.
He's like, we need movers. I can't move all your books.
Yeah.
Are there stairs involved?
There are many stairs involved.
You may need to look into a specialty dolly.
Yeah.
Maybe some of those appliance moving straps so that 2 people can carry a single box of books as if it were a large appliance.
You're so
And
nice. I was told I need wagons. He's like, you need a wagon.
Remember that small boxes are better because I have for years loved the big boxes from the grocery stores that like Apple boxes because they're so sturdy.
Yeah.
But it also means they carry so much weight.
Ooh, that's true.
No, it's got to be little tiny Amazon boxes. 6 books in here and 7 in there. Otherwise,
yeah. Moving this jungle. I feel sorry for my brothers because they're all helping.
Yeah. Can you find a Mary Poppins wand?
I'm going to need one. Work my way up to that status.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to Christmas and I've only got 17 books to carry.
Well, funny story. He came home and brought all my packages in. He had like 6 or 7. He's like, babe, open that door. I'm like, what in the world is going on? He's like, look at all of this. I was like, I have no idea what half of that is. I don't know what's going on. I have nothing to do with
Where
that.
those came from.
I don't know where they came from. He's like, but every one of them has your name on it. And he gets to like, he's like, open them. I bet you they're books. Like,
and they're
I didn't purchase them, so.
He knows you. Your friends know you. Like, that's not your fault.
Can't help it.
Pretty much. He's like, tell them to send you gift cards. I'm like, I can't do that.
What are you going to do with gift cards? Buy books.
Well, We're just cutting out the
Just cut out the
middleman.
middleman.
Saving me time going to a store, cutting out the middleman in the exchange. It's cold out. I'm in Minnesota.
Yes.
It's cold out.
Right?
There you go. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Also, everyone's getting sick, and I'm like, oh, I'm never going outside.
Right?
Yeah.
It's flu season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The first year of the pandemic, I bought Christmas themed masks as a splurge.
Oh.
So I found a lady on Etsy who made just like a neutral, light beige, light gray set of masks.
Mhm.
And she was doing additional masks for like $3 each. They were triple layer masks. And so I got one that was pumpkins and 2 that were Christmassy. And I thought, this is a ridiculous splurge. I will never be using these again. I'll get like 2 weeks use out of them. But I was like, you know what? It's $2. It's fine. Mm-hmm.
That was an investment.
Right there. Mm-hmm.
That was an investment for your future. It was needed.
Yeah. Yep.
I have
gotta get
apparently
some-
attacked ML. ML, what did I do to attack you? I missed it.
I did
'Cause
too.
I wasn't following the
Yeah.
the
I'm
chat.
a little bit behind on chats. I might need to catch up on that. Let's see.
Okay. It's because I'm
Rose's
here.
video. It's a good time. Good times are being had by all. Well,
Right.
at least the 3 of us here. I hope everybody else is having a good time here. I'm having a good time.
I'm enjoying myself.
Excellent. Rose's video is going to be like, don't read this book.
Got it.
Really have to listen to Jen more. Should have DNF'd the Riley Sager. I'm still angry and it's been a week. Life is too short to read bad books. This is a hobby, not homework.
You hear me say it all the time. Life's too short.
Mhm.
I just fast forward past that part.
Oh, ML and the huge amounts of books for people who may or may not be moving across it. Look,
Oh,
where'd my phone go? Hang on. Y'all are gonna have to excuse the mess, but I'm about to take a picture of one of my bookshelves.
yeah.
A mess.
Audrey is with you. Can't DNF. It's bigger than me.
It's bigger than us. That's
And
a
Elle
one
says it-
dream.
Yeah. But sometimes people need to know that, there's still some work to be done. Would not call it cozy, but it's not too scary. Yeah, that is indeed one of Jen's bookshelves.
One of my bookshelves.
Whoa.
Yes. Are there 3 downstairs and 2 upstairs?
No, there's 4 downstairs
Oh my.
and then 2 upstairs.
How many books do you own?
A lot.
See, now I don't
Yeah.
feel so bad.
You probably have upwards of 2,000 books in there.
Oh God, no, I don't have that many.
Okay, you got to give me an estimate here.
Hang on a minute. I've got a library, or I've got a list. Let me
Spreadsheet.
open it up.
Wait, so you said
Yes,
you have
thank you,
4
spreadsheet.
downstairs and then 2 on the floor you're on. Is there more?
Where's my library?
I mean, some have been sold in recent years,
yeah,
so there were more.
I did an unhaul.
I think
and
I've
then
got like
another.
500.
500? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause
yeah,
upstairs-
let's look at the picture again. Hang on.
The upstairs shelves are smaller than the downstairs shelves, aren't they?
Yeah, the upstairs shelves are smaller,
Okay.
and then also I said this was one, but it's actually 2.
Okay.
Let me pull
Wait,
the
so
picture back
then
up.
there's the 2 sets that are side by side, and then you've got the one shelf that's that you made several years ago that has fewer books
you
on it,
made
but
one?
is still. Yeah, Jen made one out of wood and
Wooden pipes.
pipe.
Yeah. So there's you can see there's actually 2 there, 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have but there's total of 4
Nice.
downstairs, and they're pretty packed up like that. And then there's another one, there's a tall one upstairs and a short one upstairs. And then there's also the guest room closet.
Oh boy. You sure it's 500?
No.
It's way more. I
No,
tried to
the
do an
500
unhaul.
The
It is
500 is my nonfiction.
Ah, okay.
Yes, see that? Yeah, you've got to have at least 1,000 in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You have to.
Join me. Join me on the
Maybe.
wild side.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because you said 500, and I thought that's really low. Like,
Yeah.
I know
you
some
may
of your
be
books are
right, 'cause
large.
That's yeah.
You've probably got
I think you're right. Plus,
Yeah.
I've got these ones that are on the walls.
Yeah.
Oh, have I not shown you the ones on the walls?
Floating shelves. Floating shelves.
Yeah, I have floating shelves.
I love that. I wish
Yes.
they would fall from the amount of books I would attempt to put on them.
No. You just do a few on the floating shelves for effect.
Oh, okay.
They're like accent shelves.
Got it. This is like a peekaboo. Oh,
Yes.
I love that. Oh, see, that's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You've got to have 1,000 books in that house.
Mines would not float for sure.
Well, you just put like 3 or 4 on them. Like you take a good series.
Yeah,
that you
it's
got,
like
special
I've got
editions
this one that's got like 5 little hardbacks.
Okay.
Yeah, they're strictly for decoration. They're not for.
Okay, that bothers me when people don't read and they have books for decoration.
I didn't say I didn't read them.
Oh my goodness.
I said the shelves themselves are for decoration.
Or you have like a shelf with a ladder and you don't have books on them. You have like plates and fancy plants on them.
Oh, what the hell is that? But that's psychotic.
Oh, that makes me so angry. It's like now that's just disrespectful.
Yeah. That's
Why do you
psychotic.
even need the ladder? It's just plants.
Well, I will do the plants and the books together.
Right.
You know,
like,
Yeah,
I'll
remember
get,
when
like,
ML counted and she has about 1,000 books?
oh, wait, what?
When ML counted and she has about 1,000 books?
I think I'm over 1,000 now. I mean, I received like
Mhm.
14 books this morning. I didn't buy them. They were gifts. It's not me. I just want to go on the record.
Received them.
I did not buy any additional books. They were gifted. I didn't buy them. Is what I will stand by.
Mhm.
But yes, I just got some more. So I think I'm well over 1,000. I think I'm some like 20 books over, maybe.
Excellent. This is a good place to be.
Yep.
I need a new shelf.
Yeah.
I've tried to convince a new shelf in here. I don't think it's going to
You should
work.
definitely.
Yep.
But I mean, the ivy is very pretty, but there could potentially be more shelves fit in, like floating shelves in between the ivy sections.
There you go.
Ooh, there we go.
We'll put the ivy along the rows of the shelves, separating the shelves.
Ooh. Add a little splash of color in there.
There you go.
Yeah. Don't worry. We can find room for more shelves. Yeah.
Bad influence.
Well, I mean, I have some of my books in storage now, so I have to enable those who don't have to. The apartment is small and there are stairs to get up. It's really sad.
Yeah, it's a 1-bedroom
I know.
apartment. It's not big.
It's
You
technically a
poor-
studio.
You poor thing. It's okay.
Well, I mean, at least there are shelves, because there was a moment there when I thought when we got married, I was going to have to be in a bookless house for a minute because we were going to move into a single room and there just wasn't going to be space. So I'm grateful to have. I have 3 bookcases in here, and one of them is almost entirely for kitchen stuff. But I've got like 4 or 5 solid shelves dedicated to books in here.
Oh man.
With a few extras here and there. So that's like the lightest these shelves have been in decades.
Wow. Living in a house without books.
I don't understand how people do it.
I feel like I've always had books in the house, whether I was actively reading them or not, but just like no books, nowhere to be found in your entire house.
Yeah, we don't do that in my family. I was 10, I think, when my grandfather pulled me into his wood shop and let me help him make bookshelves because he was bringing his library from his office to the house.
I love that. That's so cute.
There were 6 bookcases, I think.
Well, I talk to parents about like their children and how trying to force them to read when they don't see their family reading, it makes it harder for them to be readers.
Yeah.
And the parents who read a lot, of course, their children want to read because they see their parents doing it. It's just very interesting when people are like, I don't read, but you want your family to read. You want your kids to read. You're the best example they're going to get.
Yep.
It's the best we can do.
Yeah. No, I read my first book when I was 4.
Boom. Was it the
It was
Hungry
Hop on
Little
Pop.
Snow Fiddler?
No, it was Hop on Pop.
Oh,
There you
that
go.
one was mine.
hmm
There you go.
You read The Hungry Caterpillar?
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
was the jam.
yes, that was a good one. I definitely read it. It just wasn't my first book that I actually like read by myself.
I learned to read from doing, I can read books.
Mhm.
And when now you have to understand, I'm older than y'all.
How old are you? Is that
45.
rude? I don't know. You're 25. Got it.
No, 45.
Got it. 25.
Shit. I ain't seen 25 in a while. So when I was a kid, I had a record player, had a little record player.
I have one
And
now.
the look, the I can read books came with records.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Wait,
They came
what?
with records. They came with a little record. And so I would put the little record on my little record player and you listen to the story. It would read the story to you and you could follow along in the book. And that's how I learned to read.
Excellent.
Wait. They had records?
Came with a record. Yep. Now, look, I was born in 1978. And yeah.
That's babe, I'm live. Please don't come out of there without clothes on.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Sorry.
But
I'm
yeah, we're
sorry,
talking,
guys.
keep in mind, we're talking like 1981, 82,
I know
Yeah,
they
no,
had cassettes, but I didn't know they started with records.
They started with records. Yeah, all of mine had records. And the Disney ones were great because Tinkerbell would ring her little chime to tell you to turn the page.
Oh,
So, yeah. Yeah, so I learned the stories. I learned the stories by heart, and I would tell the stories in the car going places. I would tell my mom and dad the stories, and I would ring the little chime when it was time to turn the page because I had memorized how it went.
Oh, that's so
that's
cute.
adorable.
Oh, that is so cute. Also, Tinkerbell.
Yes,
Yes.
Tinkerbell. When Tinkerbell rings her little chime, it's time to turn the page.
Oh my.
Mhm.
I
Now, I
remember
need to-
mine's being with Winnie the Pooh.
Mm.
Winnie the Pooh was the cassette tape reading combo I did.
Mhm.
See, I've been doing audiobooks and didn't know it.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Mhm.
That and Franklin. Franklin and Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
Those were the two.
Mhm.
I remember Franklin because my brother loved that turtle. Loved
Okay.
that turtle. Because he played sports.
Okay.
That was his thing.
That works. Yeah. I liked Boxcar Children.
Ooh. Okay. I'm debating on buying that series for my nephew.
Okay. I highly recommend.
Okay. He brought it up a few times, but the way he gets you to buy stuff is that he just mentions it multiple times and then pops up and be like, remember I mentioned that one thing to you that I think you should get me. And I'm like,
Yes.
how much?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sure you can get like 3 or 4 of the originals in like a little box set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they have one where it's like in a tan, like a can
Mhm.
with the like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a little lunchbox.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah,
Yes, we
that
can.
sounds adorable. I think it was my uncle's Boxcar Children that came out of the attic.
Nice.
So my grandmother brought them down, and then she brought down some of my grandfather's Hardy Boys books.
Hardy Boy,
So-
that's a throwback.
Yeah, I did those. I did Nancy Drew. I did Cherry Ames.
Did you do Trixie Belden?
I did not do Trixie Belden. I did Bobbsey Twins.
Yeah.
And I think those were mostly them. Oh no, I did Mandy Mysteries. I think mostly after that it skewed towards historical fiction.
Sounds
Okay.
about right.
Yeah. Yeah, I went mystery and historical fiction early.
Nice. No, I started with the Clue books when I got into
Okay.
mystery. Clue was a thing my sister used to read and my aunt used to read. And they had like, the crazy thing is if you look up the first edition, it's ridiculously cost. Like it's,
Mhm.
oh my goodness. And I remember them because all of the ones she had a sticker on it that said 50 cents.
Oh, wow.
50 cents. And I was like, I wish I could run across a
Wish I
book
could
for
buy
50 cents.
Mhm.
But yes, it was great. I love the Clue movie. Absolutely obsessed. It was not healthy. But yes, that was my introduction to mystery.
Oh, man.
And then Nancy happened and it was downhill from there. Nancy Drew books used to make me so angry.
Oh, man.
I was like, there's
And
no
then
way she
around-
doesn't know it's this person. I'm mad now because you haven't accused him yet.
Yeah.
We should read. We've been here 45 minutes and people in the chat are starting to be like, we can read books.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
We guys
we
read.
can do that.
Listen to an audiobook and try to wrap a package.
Yes. This is a good plan. All right.
Cool.
I will have to check out this thing and I will attempt to make some progress on these comments when we come back. But yes, let's do a half-hour sprint here.
Sweet.
Timers. Okay. But it's really cute. And I'm afraid that at this juncture, I should not be looking for the perfect timer.
Yeah, no, just pick a timer and let's go.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. I will see y'all in 25 minutes.
Cool. Oh, hello, hello.
Ooh.
That was a very productive sprint.
Wonderful.
I put
Did you
on
get a bunch of packages wrapped?
I got no. Productive, not in that way. No, I put all my books back on the shelves from recording.
Oh, that'll do it.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
That was fun.
Okay. Christine, how about you? Did you get stuff wrapped?
I did. I have all of our family packages for his family and my family wrapped and sorted into sections. One's in a box, one's in a bag, so that I don't think I will manage to forget anything.
Excellent.
And then I got a little reading done. What about you?
65 pages.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So I'm going to look at comments and see how badly I've ignored our other friends, and then find out what they've been reading.
Yeah. Might as well just start where we're at this point, because we missed a lot.
Let's see. You know, I'm with Audrey. That's a valid point. Not liking book buying bans if you're going to binge buy a bunch of books because of the ban. I feel
Fair.
like it depends on how you do it.
Very fair.
Depends.
I'm imagining the book buying ban in which you borrow books you want instead of buying them, and then if there are any that stick out, you might buy those rather than buying all of them. And you decide what books are worth owning rather than just buying them all outright. But if it's going to be a binging thing, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
I will say when I'm on a book buying ban, I really don't have the desire to buy books, like at all. It's weird. Don't judge me. But I definitely have these moments when I'm like, no, I don't want to buy books. And then it literally can take one book release. And then I'm like, I have to get the series now. And I got to get the spinoff series. And now I'm at 20 books.
Yeah, I can see how that would happen. Hoopla has been huge for me because I can find so many things on my library's Hoopla, and I can borrow them. And if they're good enough to own, then I can go buy them if I need to. Or I can say like, hey, if I want to read them again, Hoopla still has them.
I like that. I do Libby.
So
yeah,
I did a good thing. I didn't buy a book.
Yeah.
I got it off Libby.
Yeah. One way or the other, figuring out what it looks like to find that budget is a challenge.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bonnie's Intervention.
It's
is starting the Two Towers tonight.
Ooh.
ML just reread Interview with a Vampire and then watched the movie, then watched the show.
There's a show? Okay.
Yeah, there's a show. I hear it's very gay.
Sweet.
I mean, the movie is pretty gay, but the show apparently is like overtly gay.
Oh.
Okay. Alicia said there's a lot of interfamily relations in the Annie's books, and that's a big no for me. Okay.
That's one of the
Paco
reasons.
loves that book. And Bonnie, that's how I feel about The Burning God. I'm sad it's coming to an end. Maybe that's why I haven't picked it up in a good while.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Break your heart.
If I don't like Bullet Train, I'm not supposed to tell Paco because he still hasn't seen it yet. It looks like it's going to be really good.
Deal.
Alicia says she has it physically.
Okay.
And ML is with me on the germophobia. Yeah, no books in bed because we don't know where they have been. Or worse, we might know where they have been.
Person that cleans their books, or is that a nerdy thing? Never mind.
I can clean them, but only to so much because I don't know what people were doing while they were reading those books, and so I can't clean every single page.
There you go. Got it.
So I stick with ebooks. I'm okay with having a physical copy and an e-copy if I need to read the book in bed.
Do you do a lot of reading in bed?
Not as much now. I used to.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, now I'm more likely to read at my desk or at sprints. Sometimes if I wake up early and I don't have to start work yet, but no, I don't do a ton of in-bed reading anymore. but I'm still a germaphobe and my reasonings stand. But this area does not have to be as sanitized. So, thus I can have a library book and make progress on it. Well, that's not what I read this sprint, but you know. Audrey loves her Kobo reader, but on the phone, never. Hate it to the core. Bad eyesight, very pale eyes, so they strain very easily, especially on a phone. So it's Kobo or nothing. I don't think I know much about Kobo, but I'm glad that you figured out what works for you.
I think Kobo is a Canadian thing.
Okay.
I thought it was like the Canadian version of like Kindle.
I think so.
Okay.
Was I making that up? Probably.
Let's see. ML recommends liquor store boxes for books. They will sometimes give them away in bulk for free.
Nice.
And I bet those are probably smaller than the Apple boxes, so you can move with them without quite as much craziness. Yeah, so that's a good plan. I ended up with some smaller Amazon boxes, some of the weirdly shaped ones. I put a couple here and a couple there. But, I mean, I think everything arrived essentially undamaged. I think only like one thing got slightly bent, so I cannot complain. Taco got yelled at by his dad for a similar thing recently. Someone lives in the flat.
Someone on the live's fault.
Oh, someone's on the live's fault. My bad.
Hoarding books.
Yeah. The huge amount of books for people who may or may not be moving across country.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all have a half-price books. The last couple of times I've moved, I've had to take some and be like, all right, am I actually moving all of these books, or do some of these need to be rehomed and then I will find more books in the future? I mean, if I'm going to go buy it again, then there's no sense in selling it. I'll move it with me. But there comes a point where you're like, okay, well, I loved this book for a while and I haven't thought about it in forever. Maybe it doesn't have to accompany me to the next place. So...
the struggles of moving and being a book person.
Yeah. Audrey's having a great time, still sewing, even if we're not officially sprinting. I believe that was hint in.
Yeah. I told you people wanted sprint.
Yes, that was a good call. ML had about 1,000 books and have only added like 50 since then. Yeah, I think I am around 1,000, but not 1,000 in this building. Because
you said you had books in storage too.
Yes, storage at my old place and storage in Caleb's storage unit. And there are a small number of books to be on hold next time I'm near a half-price books.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So those may have to go relatively soon. I'm not near a half-price books, which is my problem. And I don't know, maybe there's a local bookstore that buys used books around here, but they've been in the car for a little minute and they're starting to drive Caleb nuts. So I got to get on that.
Yeah. Tom does not like boxes of books in the car.
Yeah, and that's fair. Nice. Yeah. Audrey's asking more or less than Princess. Let's see.
I don't know.
Katie thinks we're amateurs for only 1,000.
Yeah. I'm definitely an amateur at this. I want a small library next to my house. That is mine, completely mine.
Next to the house, in the house?
No, I want it to be like a garage, but then you go in and realize it's bigger than the house.
Okay, all right.
Those are my dreams.
This is a good dream.
I'm not saying that I have an entire 2-car garage that's been enclosed to become my office.
That's exciting. That's exciting. I would love that.
It's great. It's great. The only bad thing about it is that because it's the garage, it's not insulated properly, so it gets really cold in the winter.
Got it.
So what I'm hearing is that when you do this, Bonnie, you should make sure that you insulate properly.
Oh yeah, I've watched so many videos of people having like she sheds and them having like greenhouses that they turn into libraries, and I'm just like, oh,
Yes.
oh man, insulate, spray for bugs, and you will never see me.
The only thing I will say on that bug front is that when you are selecting a flooring pattern, if you, I'm sorry, you took a bite there, Jen. I'm going to give you a minute.
I'm not. Yummy.
I'm going to choke on this coleslaw.
Oh no.
So when you select the flooring, if you have any regional spiders, you should make sure that you don't choose a faux laminate pattern or a laminate faux wood pattern that has knots that very closely resemble the local spiders.
Oh no, I would die.
Because if you do, you might have a friend come and stay with you for a minute, and they might be of the flip-flop wearing variety.
Oh no.
And they might frequently have to take that flip-flop off to hit spiders. However,
there may be
some,
it's not a spider.
There may be some false alarms because it's difficult to differentiate between the flooring and the spiders.
Oh dear.
Yes. So that was somebody's experience living with Jen for a minute.
Oh,
yeah, there were definite. Oh, never mind. That's just the floor. They're large knots and they're large spiders.
Yeah.
No, I would move out.
Yeah,
So
we have just
size
spiders, but we have a good pest control service, so we don't have spiders in the house much.
Yes, it's really just the knots.
Yeah.
At this point. So that when you select the flooring, just make sure that it doesn't have anything that might alarm you in a spiderly fashion.
Yeah.
Got it.
Paco is around 500.
Okay.
No, that's fair to not count the ones in the hall corner because those are moving out.
No longer there. They don't exist.
They don't count.
I have a question. I was reading, when I say reading, I mean on Twitter, and there was an unpopular opinion, and I want to know your thoughts on it. It basically said sprinting does not replace creating actual content and videos. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it depends on the person. Like, I don't create content. Like, that's
right. Like, there's channels that are like solemnly sprints and solemnly just like going live while others do a combination.
I mean, I think that I would agree that sprints don't replace. But at the same time, like if you don't want to make content, if all you want to do is sprint, that's totally fair.
You got a point.
Yeah. And I don't expect that sprints are going to grow my channel. I'm not really here to try to get to 150 subscribers or whatever the goal is.
Yeah.
I'm here to have a good time. Like, I enjoy showing up to other people's sprints when my schedule allows. And so I'm happy to host sprints sometimes and, let the fun continue. But I don't expect to, become anything or have people come follow. Just, hey, if we're friends and you want to hang out and read books, come on.
Let's do it. Yeah, I love that. I don't know. I feel like this year was my first year doing sprints for starters. So it just kind of like opened up this world of sprints for me. Like, reading is a community thing. We could do together.
Like social activity. What?
We are socializing during reading. What? So for me, it was like, Eureka. I found my corner.
Well, that's how I started, was doing sprints.
Oh.
Yeah, I started just doing sprints, and then I was like, I could make videos.
I love your videos. I love when you say something sinister that you just like laugh and stick your tongue out. I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah. I also meant to tell you I loved your January goals, Jen. I started watching your video earlier today, and then you called, I called you, whatever it was. So I didn't end up remembering to like and leave a comment, which is terrible. But
Shameful.
it was a good set of goals.
Thank
I
you.
agree. I watched it on the TV. I have to go back and put in all my comments though. I have like 12.
Okay.
You're used to it by now.
Yeah.
Like people, and that's funny because someone asked me, like, do you really do that? I was like, no, I really do that. Like, I comment as I'm watching.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing. And I'll go back and edit my comments too afterwards and be like, add more stuff. Especially because like I'll comment like I did to yours that I watched earlier today.
Yeah.
Your one that you posted earlier. And I left a comment from the beginning of the video. And then I got to the end of the video and I was like, nope, I got to leave more comment. So I edited and I left more comment.
See, that's what you should do. I'm just lazy and refuse to edit. And I just end up adding 12 comments. And people are like, all of these are from Bonnie. What is going on? It's like, I'm sorry. But I had many things to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't think about the children's books.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
not counting children's books, I probably only have 100 tops, and more realistically, less than that with the children's books and plays, probably 300 to 400.
Nice.
There you go.
It's a small library, but you know what? It's still a library.
Yes, and all libraries are best libraries.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. The important thing is that yes, you have books. They are books that you love, and they are close in proximity to you, easily accessible.
I'm taking vacation from work after Christmas. I'm just gonna wrap myself in a burrito blanket and read for 6 days. It's gonna be great.
I think that's excellent. I can't wait to hear what you read. That should make a dent in the TBR.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Katie's dad had floor-to-ceiling shelves that were at least 6 feet across, and he'd stored them 2 books deep.
That's a lot of books.
That's a lot of books.
I wish.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie.
I am sorry I'm so late greeting you, but I'm glad that you're here. Hey, Saf.
Hello, Saf.
Oh, you made it.
Yes, I hope that you are feeling well and not getting sick off of that baby. Are they trying to get revenge for you sitting on them, or?
That's probably exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Payback.
Audrey had those in the 90s, but with cassettes, Disney ones like that.
Yep.
Yes.
Saf has 7 books to read in 12 days.
You can do it.
We totally believe in you. Yes, you can absolutely do that.
You can do it.
We might even manage another sprint here in a minute to assist. Maybe. Goodreads counts short stories, so I'll be reading some.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Single issues of comics also count.
Yes. Paco has 1 till he gets to his Goodreads goal.
Awesome.
Fantastic, fantastic. Yes, you totally have this. Remembers mom reading boxcar children as a kid. Yeah, no, that was a good series. And they were so prolific at some point. Like, I started reading them. No, let me rephrase this. They started picking up speed when I got about 30 books in. So the original author wrote the first 19, and then, somebody was ghostwriting the rest.
Switched over, yeah.
And so I remember, I want to say it was like number 34 or something like that coming out. And it was new, and I was excited. There was a new one, and then they just started coming faster than I could catch up with them. And it was great. Let's see.
It was great.
Katie did Trixie Belden. ML has 5 left. Yes, totally doable. Wait, 4 left. And Allie and I will finish this Christmas murder mystery tonight, I bet.
That'll be 3 left.
You got it.
Yes, that'll be fantastic. I really do have to read that. That looks fantastic. And you all wanted to do a nap sprint?
Yep.
Yeah. I need to go to bed. I'm surprised Tom's not at the door. Like, honey, it's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go to bed now?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Somebody's in bed already. As soon as I shower and get finished with sprints, it'll be nap time.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm with you. I think I read 82 pages.
Nice.
Really speed reading this to get it over with in one go. Okay. What show is more gay?
Oh, Interview with the Vampire.
Interview with the Vampire.
Yes, right.
It's very gay right away. So I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah, Alicia, I think she did the podcast. I'm sorry, not podcast. She did the book and then went into the series.
Yeah.
And Kobo is the Canadian Kindle. People will have to pry my books from cold, dead hands.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
I do let go of books pretty regularly, but I want what I want. Yeah. No. If I want to, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There are some
like
books
the
that just
Egyptians over here. Bury me with all my stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a deep fucking hole.
I'm okay with that.
It doesn't just need to be deep. It also needs to be wide so there's room for it to be surrounded.
Exactly. That's the only way I will go in peace.
Can you imagine archaeologists in 500 years?
Finding me. Why is it? What is this book? What is happening?
Who was she?
They'll just there'll be a scroll with all of the books and be like, make sure you keep them in order. Or she will haunt you.
Yeah.
The Curse of Bonnie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Saf has been donating to a little free library in front of the actual library. That is wonderful.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
so
a good
that's not bad, because then if the book they can't keep, they're still giving it to someone to read.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah. I should see if there's a little free library around here. Maybe not all of them, but maybe some of the books that are supposed to be going to half price books could go to a little free library.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Audrey says Princess has 1,300.
Do I have that many? I might. I need to recount.
There's so many.
I got a lot of mass pocket books recently. I think I might be up there.
Mm-hmm. Greenhouse Library, Saf would like to be counted in. Yeah.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's my 8? Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the easiest way to ballpark is to see how many books are on one shelf and then do some multiplication. Because I'm not going to count each one individually every time.
Yeah.
Unless you're like me and you have a spreadsheet.
Because you're brilliant.
Yes. But I am not like you, and I do not have a spreadsheet. I don't have that kind of time at this juncture.
I tried, but that spreadsheet is so outdated with the amount of books I received this year. There was no way.
If I recall correctly, there used to be an app, and probably still is, where you could just scan the barcode of your books, and it would keep that in there. And so then, you wouldn't have to type everything. You just have to scan everything through, and it would be tough up front, but on hauls would be easy, and just add one because you always have your phone.
I would love that. That would make my life so easy. If anyone knows how to make that app, can we make that happen, please?
Yeah, if anybody knows the name of that, let us know.
Hang on a minute, I'm looking it up.
Okay, because that would save me loads of time. And unhauls, you just scan it, remove, scan, remove. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yes. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to our crazy. Audrey says, what? No, you have a video online as content, whether it's quality content, that's a whole nother subject, but you can't say it's not content, it's there. Plus, you're there, interaction with the community, so how is it not content?
Very fair. I don't know. It was just weird. I was like, is there just me that doesn't care the difference? It's like saying listening to an audiobook is not reading.
Yeah, no.
I think it's across the same lines. It's like we got the concept here.
Yes, this was the original form of passing on information and storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Plus, sometimes you just have mindless tasks that need to be done. You might as well make it interesting.
Shake it up.
Yeah. That's what we got to do. We have a new speaker. I may have to figure out how to sync it to my phone so that I can do audiobooks while I'm doing dishes and laundry sometimes, because Hoopla will not connect with the Roku, so I can't listen to it on the TV. And my speaker hasn't been working. So I got to see if I can make it connect to my husband's big speaker. But if not, I might have to connect it to the new speaker.
Nice.
We'll see. We'll see. Sounds like the person prioritizes certain content over others, which is not the same priorities everyone has.
Fair enough.
To me, that's like saying audiobooks aren't books. Yeah, no.
Just said it.
Uh-huh. At this point, my grandfather knows when Jen's sprints are since I'm always showing up. There you go.
Sunday morning.
Yep. Rose likes to leave paragraph-long comments. It's fun. Yes. Rose has 27 books to read in 12 days, but I am about to finish this cowboy book. Excellent.
Yay, cowboy book.
So 26.
I hope that the other 26 are so much more enjoyable than this one.
I second that notion.
Yes. We can find you a good comic run if you like. Personally, I still recommend Fractions Hawkeye. That is continuing to be my favorite. But anyway, there's lots to be done.
I think I have 2. I think I have only 2 books to finish. I've already met my goal, but I'm continuing to read. And there's only 2 that I have to finish. Or 1.
Excellent. Yeah. It's not like we reach our goals and then be like, well, that's it for the year. We'll try again next year.
We tried.
Let's see. Audrey is skedaddling. Need a break. Go nap so I can get back to sewing in the very early morning.
Yeah, I need to get ready to go too before I get my knock on the door. I need my life now.
Well, that's fair. I mean, it's good that he wants you around. That's always a positive thing.
I'll keep him.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out, Audrey.
Yeah.
Glad that you were here. Thank you for coming and hanging out, Bonnie. It has been fantastic.
I'm just a disruptor.
Hey, we're here for you.
Oh, okay.
So this may need to be looked into further.
Yes. Adding it to my things to check out list. Because I need help with keeping structure.
Oh, yeah, this is really easy.
Yeah?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me see how it does with this one, because this is a book of the month book. Yeah. Yeah, it picks up book of the month books. Okay, so the one that I just found is a free one, and it's called Libib. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Wait, Libib?
Yep, and it's free.
Okay. Is Bookshelf free, Alicia? I'm looking at what I think is the right bookshelf. By Vital Source. And you said Libie?
Libib.
Okay, let's see. We will see if I look into these later, but the concept is just so interesting. Yeah. Rose says, this reading month has been real bad, but my high school library that I'm still signed into, just got all of my favorite comic book series, so I'm going to reread all of those this weekend.
Nice.
Wonderful. This is a good plan. And Alicia confirms that Bookshelf is free. So there are options.
Yeah, because then it would make life so easy when people are like, do you have this? And I'm like, give me a minute.
Yeah.
And you do the scroll.
Yeah. My grandmother and I used to have a sheet of books or a sheet of Word document that had different sections for different series. And like, these are the ones we have crossed out and these are the ones we still need. And like, I'd be like, oh, I don't have the list with me. That would have been so much easier. Yeah. That's a good time.
Oh, it keeps movies and things. I love that.
Yeah, you can do movies and music and all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
And you can set up, like you go in, hang on a minute, and let me pull it back up. So you go in on the main page and it's collections, right? So you
Mhm.
push the little blue button down here at the bottom. You push, let me see, hang on. You get the little button right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you add you get title the collection. So we'll just title it. I'm just going to call it something because I'm going to delete it later. And then you touch the title of the collection, right? So like you've got, oh, it's hard to see.
Here you go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so like I got fiction and I got other stuff. So I'm going to tap fiction. And then you go down to the bottom and you hit the little button again. And you tell it, it says manual or barcode.
Nice.
So you hit barcode. I said hit barcode. And then you can choose the media type, books, music, movies, whatever,
Nice.
video games. So
love
you hit
that.
books, and then it comes up with the scanner. So you
Nice.
get your book. Where's my book? Come here. So got the barcode on the back of the book, right?
Mhm.
Literally just scan it with your camera, and it searches, and then it finds it
Nice.
right there. And then you can go at the bottom and you see like right there where my finger is.
Yep.
It lets you scan another book. You don't have to get out of it and get back into it.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, this
that,
thing is
I
super
really like that.
really intuitive. I picked it up the whole thing just sitting here while we were talking.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
I need
super
that.
intuitive.
Yeah. So I want to, the only thing I'm seeing there is I would love if you could switch between collections there, scan another book and then hit another collection, because if you're going back and forth between fiction, nonfiction on your shelf, you're going to have to either sort them off and do 2 separate stacks or come back later and resort.
Now, if it could sort it for you, that's next level.
Right. I would love to be able to go through that and then be like, okay, you know, take the scan and then hit whichever collection I want it added to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you have to go into the collection first and add it. So
right.
You have to kind of sort what you're doing before you
which is fair.
But yeah.
Especially for a free app.
Yeah.
I came to hang out for an hour and a half and I got some best practices for my future.
There you go.
I said I was going to be more organized, and here we are. I just got to figure out how to make it work.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Well.
Wow. I guess I'll go then. Go.
Okay.
Hang
Well,
out and be awake for 5 minutes.
thank you for coming and hanging out. I think I'm going to try to do a 10-minute sprint here so that those who showed up for sprints do get 2 sets, even if they're smaller than I should usually do. But I have 10 minutes before I have to actually log off. So
sounds good. Well, good
Yes.
night, and I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you so much for hanging out. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, speaking of Christmas, are you going to do sprints next Tuesday?
I
The
don't
27th?
think so. I will let you know, but
Okay.
I think we're supposed to be traveling that day,
Okay.
which would make it difficult to sprint.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I will be back on the 3rd, though.
Okay.
I think I will just miss one for Christmas.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I may do the 27th because I'm taking that day off of work.
Well, there you go.
So if you're not
Excellent.
going to do them, I may do them.
Yes. I will let you know on the off chance that changes, but I'm pretty sure Caleb's off work that day, and I will probably have mounds of laundry to do if we actually make it home before then. So yeah, I don't think I will get to do sprints that night. Have fun. Let me know if you do them, and I'll not show up, but I'll post about them if you post about them. Yeah. So, are you going to join me for the last 10-minute sprint?
Yeah, what the hell?
All right. Excellent. Can you use the same timer because it's right there?
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I can edit. Yeah. All right. So, I will see you here in a minute. ML is down for a 10, enjoys the chatting, so no worries. Excellent, because there was a lot of chatting tonight.
Yes, a lot.
Rose is on the road sprints. But yeah, this is what I like. We have a good time and nobody's too upset about things, but we will try to give the people what they came for.
Yes.
All right, so I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Okay. We're back.
We are.
Yay. We're back. I got my vlog clip for tonight filmed.
Wonderful.
Yep. So I'm going to do another one tomorrow, and then I'll probably go ahead and render it and upload it and everything tomorrow, because I won't have time on Thursday.
That's fair.
I won't have time to fool with anything except packing up.
Yeah, I got to do some of that tomorrow. That's all right. That'll be tomorrow's problem.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, ML made sangria.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And read nothing, but still
That's okay.
fun. That's all right.
We've got sangria. Who cares?
Uh-huh. That's a good deal. I still have a bottle of Lindemans in the fridge that I have not opened.
There you go.
So maybe when I come back. Probably not tonight.
Probably not. It's a little late.
Yep. I will shower and wash my hair and see how it goes. Yep. All right. Well, let's see here. Rose read 28 pages because she's cool like that.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Absolutely. Well done.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Yes, I made a little more progress on my NetGalley book. Heaven and Nature Sing. So, good things.
Yep.
Gotta finish it. Yeah. My winter one is cab, apple cider, pear brandy, apple brandy, cinnamon, simple syrup, and fruit chunks.
Yum.
Yeah, that I don't think I've ever heard of pear brandy before.
Oh, you can make brandy out of anything.
Well, yeah, I just haven't heard of it before. I'm not speculating on how it can exist. Just, I haven't heard of that one before.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I hope that you thoroughly enjoy it.
It sounds delicious.
It does. Rose has an hour left of this book. I vote for more speed reading through it and, wrap it up.
Yeah.
ML says it's challenging to find.
Okay.
Lindemans. Yeah. We have a place here in California that's called Bevmo, and I think have them all throughout the state, maybe some other states too, but we have Bevmo, and so I can usually find Lindemans at Bevmo. It's not always the cheapest, but if that's the only place you can find it,
yeah. That makes it the cheapest by default.
Yeah. So it's good. But I will have to look and see at some point if they have pear brandy. I probably won't buy it. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Because I can't really do the hard liquors. It's not my thing. But, a little sipping now and then.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Paco.
Yay, Paco.
Had to pick up brother and go shopping. I am so sorry to tell you that we will be departing soon. Because we will have to be in bed. Yes.
Yeah, some of us have to sleep. Some of us don't live in California. It's 9:30 where some of us are.
It's 7:30, and I've been hearing that the alarm's going to go off at 3 tomorrow morning. So, yeah. Let's see. ML says you can double the apple brandy if you can't find it. And Allie wants us to know that pear brandy is German.
Okay.
All right. That sounds good. If I could find like a little nipper of pear brandy, I would try pear brandy just to say that I had. Okay.
Just because of what ML just said.
Let's see. Allie also wants me to tell you that unless it is something, pear brandy is disgusting, tastes like rubbing. Okay, you know what? Don't need a nipper.
There you go.
Nope, never mind. I will just think it sounds good. I think probably what I think sounds good is pear juice.
Probably.
And yeah.
Yeah, pear brandy, not the same.
Mm-mm. We've ruined the good pear juice trying to turn it alcoholic.
Saf wants to have a big gay sleepover. I approve. I think we should.
So it's going to be at your house?
Absolutely. It's not like I don't have the space for it.
There you go. Just, a couple of big mattresses on the ground floor. And, there's plenty of books if anybody needs a bedtime story.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Best of luck to Tish with that. Let's see. Maybe pear brandy and some apple cider and pear juice.
There you go.
Okay, that could be good. That could be good. Yeah. Yeah, I have not had any apple cider this season. I should probably work on that soon. We'll see. Not tonight, though.
No, probably not.
Nope. Tonight, I am looking at the clock and thinking I should probably wrap this up.
Yeah.
But thank you all for coming.
Yay.
Thank you for hanging out. If I do not see you before then, which I probably won't, Merry Christmas to all who are celebrating it. I hope you all have delightful Christmases, whether it's a special day for you or just a random Sunday. And I will see you in the new year on the 3rd, most likely. Good night. Bye, ML. Bye, Allie.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Good night.